What's poppin', y'all? It looks like another bridge is getting burned by Kai Cenat's protege, who has been on a spree nonstop of negative press. The majority of it deserved. I would say it's like 80-20%. 20%, they're really just trying to target him. Well, based off of the 80% where he deserved to be targeted. It rubs people the wrong way. They just think he's a misbehaved kid, which, as we look through this video, is not incorrect. It's not wrong. So he gets into it with Jinxy, and not get into it like beef, but Rakai was supposed to do a stream with Jinxy. If you're unfamiliar with Jinxy, he blew up as a Rainbow Six streamer and single-handedly revived that game. Like, nobody was a huge streamer off of Rainbow Six. Like, that was a small community. People were, I was wondering who the hell was playing that game. I've personally never touched that game. Well, I don't really play much games at all, but I didn't know anybody that was playing Rainbow Six. But this guy blew up to mainstream levels of streaming. Like, we're talking 100K plus subs, averaging like 50K plus at a certain point. And he's still one of the top streamers in the game, and he's been in the game for several years now, and he's moved on to other games. So in November, Rakai showed love to Jinxy and gave him a lot of props and credit, which I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
So if I did say that Fortnite, yo, chat, oh my god, I want to give my props to what's it called? I've seen like a lot of clips of Jinxy. Jinxy brings back, chat, can you all admit, bro? This nigga Jinxy brings back every game, gang. Lol, gang. Like, I don't know, that's why I seen Geometry Dash, but him playing that shit, it look mad fun. Can we all admit facts? Like, I swear I seen like 20 clips of him playing Geometry Dash, gang. I'm like, yo, that shit actually look fun, gang. I don't know how he does it. That's fire though.
So he's talking about Geometry Dash, which was at one point a popular game, but Jinxy also got into Clash Royale or Clash of Clans, one of those two. It was a mobile game, and he was spamming that game. And that's one thing we got to give this guy Jinxy credit for, is this guy's just playing games, and he enjoys playing games. And it's almost like this, it's like looking at an artifact back with people not spamming IRLs or doing crazy content. And Jinxy's got a strong community that care about him playing games. So Rakai gives him credit, and then there was a stream that was supposed to happen between the two of them. And in this clip I'm going to play, you could see that Jinxy still has 76,000 subscribers, which is paying people, which is several $100,000 a month of revenue. That's not including ads. But he was supposed to do a collaboration with Rakai. And what happens? Well, I'm going to play you guys the clip because Jinxy got upset, which is surprising.
And then I said, what time? Want to do like 6 p.m. EST? He didn't respond for an hour and 20 minutes. And then I said, let me know ASAP, please, because I'm about to go live. He said 7 ASAP question mark. Then he said EST. And then he said, I'm at a shoot right now. And I said, yes, laughing emoji. Yes, 7 EST is good. And then he said, wait, and you can't do tomorrow? I said, tonight is best for me because I have something planned tomorrow. But if you're going to cancel tonight, just let me know so I can move stuff around because I'm about to go live. He said, I think I can. The shoot is almost over. I said, no worries. Let me know ASAP. He said, locked. What's your Discord? Then I said, and then he said, can you do it Wednesday? I'm still on the way home 40 minutes later. And then I said, I'm good for tonight. I can wait if you're a little late. He said, bro, I know you might be tight, but is there any way we can reschedule for Wednesday? And then I didn't respond.
So here you have it. And this is the type of behavior that you see from a rapper. And it's unsurprising that Jinxy's favorite rapper is Youngboy, because he's behaving exactly like Youngboy would behave. Like, for instance, Academic pulled up to Gravedigger Mountain to do some sort of an interview. I don't think an Academic's Youngboy interview has ever happened or has ever dropped. And he's done it like 3 or 4 different times. When Youngboy just hollers at him, he shows up to where he's at. And Academics was talking about how he got delayed, as in several days happened. They didn't film anything. And Youngboy showed him a good time. Like, he played him music, they were kicking it, they were doing activities at Gravedigger Mountain, which I'm sure was a good experience. And the interview didn't end up happening. However, he did end up doing an interview that released with both Billboard and Gilly and Wallow. And I think that harmed the relationship between Gilly and Wallow and Youngboy because he didn't want to release it. But the point is, everything gets delayed with Youngboy. Even with Rakai was supposed to show up to a Youngboy stream, and then Youngboy delayed it for a day, and then Rakai got out of there. But that's a different story. So here, Rakai is behaving like a rapper, and the problem with this is he's not being professional, number one, and number two, he is not even telling the guy yes or no. He's like, yeah, we can do it today. Wait, tomorrow. Oh no, wait, hold on, I'm gonna be a little late. And this guy's like, yo, dog, I'm trying to get on stream. Are you gonna come or not? Just tell me yes or no, and that's it. But this guy's playing around with him. Keep in mind, Jinxy's not some old head. Jinxy blew up when he was, 19? Like, Jinxy's 24, okay? So he blew up a couple of years ago. He was, I don't know, like 20? I think that's when he blew up, 2022 or so, maybe 2023. Regardless, this guy is able to be professional. And I'll give you guys another example of somebody, which is why I do not accept the age argument with Rakai for how disrespectful he is. Because for Jinxy to get upset at this guy's been streaming for a while, and for him to publicly read these messages means he felt disrespected. Well, I'll give you guys another example. We have Clicks. So Clicks, he was like one of the top Fortnite players. I think he might still be one of the top Fortnite players, but he's one of the biggest streamers in the game. And this guy dropped out of like middle school. He was going to online school after that, but he pulled out because he was so nasty at Fortnite and everything was blowing up and he was making a crazy bag. So since 12 years old, this guy was not only doing this content stuff, Clicks, he was at the top of the game with all eyes on him. And what scandals do we have that came from Clicks? Almost none. But Clicks, he was doing a wager with Rakai. And I'm going to play you guys this clip right now.
Money.
And guess what?
Send me my money right now.
Guess what? Kai do owe me. But guess who's not getting their money? You ugly. You. He can owe me all he wants. But guess what? That $6,500 is still my bank account. So you.
Okay, Rakai.
So the wager that they did was Rakai starts off with 99 kills and he has to kill Clicks one time and Clicks has to kill him 100 times. 100% of the time people lose this, except for Blackboy Max actually. So what happens? Rakai loses and then he scams Clicks because they agreed on a money wager. And this is just grimy. He thinks it's funny. He's doing a young boy dance. An agent even calls him after. And agent's like half trolling, but I'm gonna play you guys that clip.
Hey, agent.
Yo. Hi, bro. It's me, agent. There's who's a Clicks just hit me up, and he said that the payment has been taking a minute for him to receive it like that. You know, like he has like 6 kids and runs 3 businesses and like that. So money to him is like, you know, he can't really operate without this. So he told me to just communicate to you that he would like his money like, and basically like as soon as possible, bro. You gotta think, bro. He has 6 kids, man.
Last time I checked, not only I sent the money, but last time I checked, he was a millionaire at 14 years old. He dropped out of school, out of middle school. He didn't go to high school because he's so rich. Goodbye.
No.
So here we have it. And one of the things that Clicks says is that, listen, dog, we don't care if you're 16, 17. When I was 16, I had 16 employees that I was managing. So the fact that Rakai can't even behave when he's 17 and has been in the game and came into the game later than a Clicks. Clicks was a middle schooler coming into the game and was able to handle his business and be professional and maintain a good relationship for years upon years upon years. Like Clicks' age right now is not even, I don't even think he's 21. What, he's 21 years old now. This guy's been in it since 2018 when Fortnite was at the top of the game. So that just goes to show you that Rakai is just really a runt. Like this guy is, it becomes so hard to defend him because I know that the guy's entertaining. I see the entertainment value that he brings to a young audience, but continuing to behave like this, it's going to blow back in his face, especially when he turns 18, because the law doesn't care about that. And a lot of other people don't care about that too. And this is the thing. If you know you have a photo shoot, which he did talk about having a photo shoot when he was going to the YoungBoy thing, and that was the excuse that Academics was able to pull from YoungBoy because they were talking about that situation themselves because it coincided with Kai Cenat believing that YoungBoy smashed Gigi, who he did not smash. And that was Kai Cenat's ex-girlfriend, now girlfriend at the time, or they were up and arguing at that time. We don't know if they were officially broken up yet. So Rakai here, I don't think he completely burned a bridge with Jinxy, but I don't think Jinxie's interested in linking up with him anytime soon. And this is a small circle. Like streamers, it's a small circle. Your reputation gets around. And while Rakai doesn't need a Jinxie, it's like, why are you burning bridges? Why are you ruining your reputation? Now, if anybody wants to work with you, that's cool with Jinxie. What is he going to tell them? He's like, I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about the guy, but he might not show up. And when people are professional and they schedule things, you got to follow with that level of professionalism. Or at least, I mean, we know he's got a manager because Ray, he's got his own show that's kind of like the academic show on the sticks that he had with Complex, where he has these athletes playing video games with them, and they've got huge sponsors for that. Yeah, there's a manager behind the scenes that's facilitating this. So where was that guy coordinating and making sure that Rakai was going to show up for Jinxie? I think this was disrespectful. I think Rakai apologized, but this is the thing. An apology from Rakai is meaningless because it's just an empty apology. He's not going to change his behavior whatsoever. We haven't seen his behavior change at all. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. Do you think Jinxie's tripping for bringing it online, or do you understand where he's coming from? And I'm going to see you on the next one.